Nothing fancy here. Welcome back if you're already a subscriber. And if you are new, this is how and what we do. So I'm going to put my little bench up there because I've never bench pressed this whole year with my feet on the ground. And as you should know by now, I'm going to start off with my warm-up, unracking the barbell, flexing my wrists, also just checking if my chest can pump for the session that I'm going to have. And then after that, I am also happy to announce that this will be my last gym session that I post for the year. So please make sure to run up the views, share the video, because I will also be doing my personal best. And yes, my wrists are kind of small for the weight I'll be trying to do. So let me not spoil the surprise. Please watch till the end to see what the personal best is. Yes, a cheat rep is better than no rep, but I still managed to get it done. And I always start off with 100 kilogram, trying to not wear myself out. So please don't judge the 1 rep maxes. And also you'll see just before I sit on the bench, I fast forwarded a little bit because it takes me a while to unrack the weights because my wrists have to be exactly under the bar so that my wrists are almost perpendicular. I think luetrag. Is luetrag perpendicular in English? I don't know. I learned that 90-degree angle as luetrag. So if my wrist is luetrag to the bar, it's almost like the bar is part of my body. And it won't flick forward or it won't flick or slip out. So that's why it takes me so long to get into the position. But once I'm in the position, my wrists are stiff. The band-aid does help because, as I mentioned, that my wrist is not as big as a mesomorph or a ectomorph. It's only as small as an endomorph. Doesn't matter how big I get, my wrist will always stay small. So that's just explaining why I take so much time before unracking the weight, and also why I fast forwarded just a little bit so that you can just catch me when I actually do the weight at the original speed. So as you can see, the weights are going higher and higher. And yes, I am maintaining the 1 max rep. And yes, this is the 140. And yes, I've not done it with my legs on the ground. I've only done it like this, and I think this is my 4th time. Another thing about the 140 is I never needed a spotter ever. I always managed to do it on my own. I might have had a spotter there for precaution if you go take a look at the previous video, but I never needed someone to actually spot me. And yes, a lot of people will call playing it safe, but I call playing it safe. I rather play it safe and still manage to do what I need to do. Once again, the 145, no spotter, because I've done this, I think 3 times before. And basically here's where the trouble starts. 3 plates plus a 5. So here, I did manage to get a spotter. If you check in the video, it's just the guy who was gymming next to me. A very good friend of mine who'll be competing in powerlifting March 2025. So he's been helping me here, just being there for safety. And I must mention, this was not a clean rep because the bench buckled out under my feet like that. But I didn't let it stop me. I finished the rep, and this is my new personal best, taking my total to 545. So thanks for watching. Thanks for a wonderful year. See you soon. I have a surprise post that I'm going to post after this. So please stay tuned and make sure you download it actually. Enjoy.